よ邪魔するやつは指先一つで倒さ You are shark 愛で子供速くなる You are shark 俺の子供速くなるお前も止めさまよう心今熱く燃えている全て溶かし無残に旅中外さあなたの愛を守るためお前は旅立ち明日を見失った微笑み忘れた顔など見たくはないさ愛を取り戻せ
Hello there, it's me, Earthmanbrick. I'm back. You can't just keep me away. I'm like that turd that won't flush. You got to give it some extra oomph to get rid of it. So yeah, I'll be around. I'll be still annoying you guys for years to come. As long as I'm able. So we've got today a plastic kit. This is a Stargrave Automatons. They do brilliant quality plastic miniatures. I love all the Stargrave and Frostgrave sets. These come from Osprey Games and it's produced by Nick Erie's North Star Military Figures. Brilliant company. They make excellent miniatures. They also do like Oathmark and a whole series of different box sets and stuff. Highly recommend them. Well worth having a look. And if you go into websites like Firestar, I think is it Firestorm Games, you'll be able to get it at like a reduced amount, so that's like 10% off, which isn't bad. So this is the back of the box, and you can see how beautifully, wonderfully painted those are. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to paint them that good, but yeah, these are great. So you can have them so that like Borg, or you can have them like any old kind of well, I'm going to show a clip. It's from a movie called Star Chaser Legend of Orion. So you get these faces here. That's 10 of them. No, that's 20. It's like 2 sets of 10. Bloody hell. Math is clearly not my strong suit. And yeah, these are 25mm round bases. They do the job. And the beautiful thing about these ones is they don't have the horrible oval on the bloody feet like the Stargrave ones typically do. I hate it when the Frostgrave ones have all that. Stargrave ones, fortunately, have never had that. Love those box sets 100 times more as a result. But I'll move all this other gump out of the way so we can actually look and see what's on the sprues themselves. I'll just pop these back in the box. But yeah, I've never played Stargrave, but it's meant to be like a cool RPG sort of skirmish battle type game. I just love the miniatures, I'm not gonna lie. So you get a whole host of heads right there. You also get 3 of these little bug things. Let me just futz about with the focus so we can actually see things clearly. There we go. So yeah, you get 3 of these little bug things as well. And they're pretty cool. Kind of like the Necrons. The Necrons in Warhammer 40,000 come with similar kind of little bug insect things. I think they're called scarabs. And this is like the Stargrave equivalent. Very cool. You can easily stick 3 of them on a separate base. Very cool. And that's the other 2 at the bottom of the base there. Fantastic. You also get a whole myriad of different heads with cool robotic kind of features, and I mean these guys would be absolutely perfect for like cyberpunk and any sort of cyber dystopian type of game. Yeah, you get a whole, look at that, it's a proper Bugman kind of head. The eye parts are kind of, chucking out of the sockets there. The same with this one as well. Pretty gruesome. Very cool. Love it. All that kind of body horror kind of elements. Yeah, you get a whole array of different arms. You've got this saw blade one, you've got pincers, you've got big ratcheted robot style arms, you've got gun arms aplenty, flamethrower, you got pincers, different types of pincers, a sort of kind of mechanical claw, you've got a mace arm. You only get 5 bodies on each sprue, but I think you can do a lot more with the extra bits. I'll be going over that in a separate video, don't you worry. And yeah, a whole host of extra heads here as well. You can see them there. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Each one remarkably more distinct from the last. You've got a little chainsaw, you've got like 3. You've got like this regular chainsaw hand, you've got this triangular one, and you got this sort of saw blade one. Fantastic, what more could you want? Well, it's got more. It's got drill arms. This one has it all. It's really freaking cool. You've got laser guns and laser shotguns. Fantastic. Love it. And what else have you got here? You've got the 2 kinds of claw pincer arm there. I think there are other arms as well that are quite cool. These sort of like chunky style robot arms. Whatever the hell that thing is, it's like the glaive. That's a callback to an old one. Look, you've got these Robbie the Robot style pincer arms. Very cool, very diverse. Lots of cool things going on with this. But yeah, I mentioned the Star Chaser, The Legend of Orin, because I want to get this scene in here. It's a remarkable scene from the movie. It is a movie, and it was the first animated movie that had proper CGI in it. And this was back in the early 80s, or late 80s, early 90s. Fantastic fucking movie. I can't recommend it enough. You can watch the whole thing for free on YouTube as well. But without much further ado, I'll just play out the scene so you can see what I'm referencing.
A human.
I want his hair!
Ow! Let go!
I get his arm.
Get your claws off him, you greedy swamp scum. Maybe the freaky boy doesn't want to give up his body parts. Do you?
No.
Well, that's just too bad. Because we're going to take them anyway.
I'm sorry I escaped. I'll go back.
Yeah, human.
That's quite enough of that. Bloody brilliant movie. Highly recommended. Star Chaser, Legend of Orin. Fantastic. It's like, that's a children's movie and it's got proper body horror in it. It's got all sorts of crazy stuff in it as well. Absolutely fantastic. It even hits those Star Wars vibes with like, a light sword type thing and stuff as well. Oh, it's incredible. Highly recommend. But yeah, that's, these guys remind me of all that. They've got the whole kind of body horror sort of, especially some of these cyborg heads. Like this one. I love it. Very cyberpunk, very cool. But yeah, so how did I get on with these guys? Well, I've got them all painted up here. So what I've done is I've not bothered to use the bases it came with. Instead, I used just hole punch card with the EK Tools hole punch, and I've just put on some molded pieces to make up these bases. And I've gone with a very simple color scheme for these guys. what I've done is I've let me just move away that screen, stop it from everything from glowing red. Yeah, you can kind of see it here. What I've done is I've just kind of gone with a kind of a fleshy tone, and then I've just hit it up with orange and turquoise. Two of my favorite colors for painting miniatures with, because it's very basic, but yeah, it creates a nice contrast, and when you see it next to some of these other guys as well, it generally works when they're all on the table together. There's no confusing which ones are the goodies and which ones are the baddies kind of thing. But yeah, I think this is really cool. You've got some nice big spinal bits there. And yeah, if you're a more skilled painter than me, you'll definitely have an absolute field day with these guys, because they've got so much details that you can sort of pull out and with your painting skills and really accentuate some of these things. There's a guy with knife arms, yeah, and again, these are all bits that you get on the sprues and things. Very cool. Look at those robot legs. I love them. And I've just kind of, created a higher contrast there just by hitting it up with a really dark ink between the recesses. It's a technique called spot washing, where you just let the ink of the brush just hit the recesses only, and it creates a nice big contrasting element. Then I just hit the sort of the lighter edges with an extreme white, just to really accentuate those feet, because if I didn't, they would just fade into the base completely. So yeah, you kind of have to bring out certain features to really accentuate them. And I didn't bother so much with the face, because I like it being a bit more vague. It's like, is that his actual mouth, or is it a robot mouth? Who knows? And I kind of like that element going on in there. But yeah, very cool. Very, very awesome kind of miniatures. And yeah, this is mostly just inks and dry brushing. I've not used any other kind of, skills or talents here. Very basic bitch job. And these bases were more or less pre-painted. Just using, that industrial bases video. The same techniques I did all there to make up these. Very simple, very easy. So this guy's got the shotgun, so I've just given a red accent there, and a subtle red in his eye socket there for his visor. Everything else, it's just these subtle note colors just to break him out a bit. And it was a little bit green in the feet just to help him stand out a bit more from the base. Very cool. Love these guys. Absolutely love them. There we go. There's the guy with the sockets. I just loved him so much. Just fantastic. Real kind of body horror vibe going on here. But yeah, again, this is a terrible paint job, but you guys will be able to do a hell of a lot better. And I would love to see the work that you do. If you want to catch me, you can, if you go on to Lawrence at Dirty Basement Terrain, if you check out his videos and stuff, he's got a link on his Discord. I'm usually hanging out there 9 times out of 10, so if you want to hang out and, show up some pics, great place to hang out. So definitely do that. But yeah, I went for the whole Nerf gun type thing because it's a futuristic laser gun, so I just hit it up with yellow. And kept these features white and stuff as well. Very cool miniatures, and hopefully you'll be able to do them a lot more justice than I have. And of course we had these little scarab robot things as well, so I've just put them on an old Necron style base that I've done. And there's a separate video on that, you can easily find it, where I've made that up. Very simple techniques to do these things. I think these guys generally work. I think it's pretty darn cool. But yeah. So, what I've done is I've also hit up a whole bunch of other guys with, I've made up a whole bunch of other guys as well with the spare bits on the sprue of all the extra arms and bits and bobs. But I'll do that in a separate video. I don't want to I don't want it to, spread into this one, because otherwise this video will go on for too long, and I'd much rather, fire onto other projects and things. But thanks again for watching, and